So the best thing about Eno River State Park is you can get out in nature and you're so close to the city of Durham. Usually when people ask me what is there to do, what's the best thing to see at Eno River State Park, I typically will send them to the suspension bridge, which is the only footbridge that crosses the river in this section of Eno River, just because everybody wants to see that. So it was great that the General Assembly said that 2023 is Year of the Trail. So we just jumped on board with that as well. So that's our theme for the year across the entire state park system. I think it's important to educate our visitors and get them outside. So not only are you using our trail system, but also being stewards of our trails. I usually gauge on how experienced of a hiker they are, and if they've got tons of experience, I'll send them out on one of our longer, harder trails because they'll get away from people. If you've got kids, I try to take everything into account when folks ask me what's the best thing for me to do at Eno River. So we've got about 30 miles of trails that run through Eno River State Park and along Eno River all the way to Guess Road. And of course we connect with Mountains to Sea and City of Durham, Parks and Rec and everything like that too. A lot of our trails, pretty much all of them, will follow along the river at one point or time. We have a lot of loop trails, which is nice because you don't have to go out and come back the same way. The further you can get out and the more you can use your senses and be quiet, the more wildlife that you will see. When you're hiking along the river, you're going to see numerous great blue herons. You'll also see a lot of yellow-bellied sliders and other basking turtles. Tons of squirrels, of course. We do actually have chipmunks in the park, which surprised me when I first came to Eno River. So all of our trails are pet-friendly. We do ask that your pets are in control of the owner and on a leash at all times. That is one of our regulations. And then when it comes to kids, definitely bring them out. Kids love to kind of wade in the river and throw rocks in the river. Definitely ask us the mileage of the trail, as we will do our best to recommend a trail that will keep the child engaged and wear them out just enough so you can get back to the car. Most of our trails are labeled as moderate. Typically when you're walking along our river, it's going to be fairly flat. You might have a few little rock scrambles or things like that, but typically along the river it'll be flat. Any of our loop trails, when you're on the upland side, that's when it's going to get pretty hilly and you'll have some elevation change. We do have hike-in primitive camping. So everything is at least a mile hike-in, and that's pack everything in and then pack everything back out with you. And then we do have picnic tables and grills available, and of course we have 2 shelters that are available for rental. Definitely go to our website, ncparks.gov, and check out the Eno River page and do as much research as possible because we have about 6 different accesses along the river and numerous trails, of course. So all of our information, our trail information, descriptions, the length of the trail, the blaze color that's associated with that specific trail so that you don't get lost is all going to be on our webpage. And as well, we have park map boxes with all that information, paper maps you can take with you.